So as long as I can remember, I've been told, you need to do what's right, Daryl, and you need to be good. And it reminds me of Mark 10, where the rich young ruler comes to Jesus and he says, good teacher, what do I need to do to inherit eternal life? And Jesus kind of gives him a weird response. He says, why do you call me good? No one is good but God. And now Jesus wasn't denying his deity, but he was just making sure that this young man really understood what he was asking. And you know what, I remember when I was a little kid and my parents would take me to school, like my first day of school or kindergarten or first grade, and they'd say, now be good today, Daryl, be a good boy. Or when I'd go to my grandparents, because every once in a while I would spend the night over there, and they'd say, be good for your grandma and your grandpa. Or church, Sunday school, you need to be good. So we're always told throughout our lives to be good, especially when you're a little child. And in Galatians, Paul writes to the Galatians and he says, don't ever grow weary or get tired in well-doing or doing what's good. Because in the end, maybe not right away, you'll reap a harvest. And that word good or well-doing, it means that which is virtuous or that which is valuable. So I want you to think about just for a moment today, what's valuable to you? What's that virtue? What are those virtues in your life that you're continuing to work on and do good and be the person that's loving that person that's unlovely, or training up your child in the ways of the Lord, but you're not seeing the fruit. You're not seeing the harvest. And the Lord would say to us, don't grow tired, don't grow weary, because the harvest is coming. You know, you might be training up your child in the ways of the Lord and you're like, man, I'm just not seeing it. Why am I bothering? You know, you might be loving this person who's unlovely and they're not loving you back in the same way. And the Lord would say, just keep loving that person. Just keep doing good and don't ever give up. Because if you give up, you're not going to see the harvest. But if you don't give up, you will see the harvest of doing what's right and doing what's good, what's valuable, what's virtuous. Sometimes it's easier to do what's bad, but God is our standard of good. He's perfect, He's righteous and holy. So I want to encourage you today, as we think about Jesus in this time of the year where we celebrate His life, let's remember to always do what's good, because we will reap the harvest. God bless you.